Alright guys, so today's video is on the brand new Shokz OpenComm 2 UC. Now since this is a product that pretty much revolves around the mic and communication, I figured the best way to really show it off is do the whole video using the actual mic. So what you're hearing is the microphone that is on the OpenComm 2 UC. You're going to be able to tell throughout this video that as far as a mic on a wireless or Bluetooth device, this is one of the best out there in my opinion. Now these do come in retailing at $199, and compared to the original ones, they are the exact same price. Now if you're looking at the Shokz OpenComm and you're wondering what's the difference between those and the UC, well the UC version also comes with a little USB-C dongle, which allows you to just plug straight into your computer, to your Mac, your PC, whatever, and it will give you a much better connection. It's going to allow you to get up to almost 100 feet away from your device. So again, if you're somebody that just works all day at home, this comes in extremely handy. Now, as far as the audio technology itself, this is a bone conduction headset. Now, Shokz, if you're not familiar, they're the company that used to go by Aftershokz. And in my opinion, they're one of those that kind of pioneered bone conduction technology. So it's not, blocking your ear canal so you can be completely aware of your surroundings. And it's relying on vibration to allow you to listen to your music or watch movies or podcasts or, whatever. And again, it just allows you to be aware of the people around you. You can carry on conversations, and for the most part, they can't even hear what you're listening to. Now it is using their 7th gen bone conduction technology, so it's using the same technology that they're getting in the more pro models that they offer. It does connect via Bluetooth, but like I said, it also uses that USB-C dongle, and it also comes with a hard case. Now it's not going to be the one that's shown here. They're actually updating it to a new design, which I will show in the corner here. And you also get a proprietary charger, and the battery life is very impressive. Now it's the same as the first gen, where you can get 16 hours if you're just going to use these for listening to music, but you can get 8 hours if you're just going to use these for talking 8 hours straight. So if you're going to use these on the job, it will get you through a full work day. And again, I think that's what these are geared towards. People that, need to communicate all day, and again, still be able to be hands-free and be aware of their surroundings. But another nice thing is if you do pick them up and the battery is dead, it does have a fast charge feature where a 5-minute charge will get you 2 hours of use. Now, if you are going to use these outdoors, it does come in with an IP55 rating, so it's dust and water resistant, which means it's good for, using them at the beach where the sand and things like that may be flying around, or if you need to use them on a construction site, you don't really have to worry about the dust. Same thing with water. If it's rain or splashes or sweat, you'll be fine, but just make sure you don't submerge these into water. Now, the big differences between the first gen of these and the second gen, which is the ones that we're talking about today, the second gen is Zoom certified. They did add a mute button on the mic, so it makes it really easy to mute a call. And the second gen works with what they call Shokz Connect. So once you connect it to your PC, this allows you to be able to keep your OpenComm 2 UC updated, where you cannot do this with the first gen. And as far as from a design standpoint, the second gen put everything on the right. You have your microphone on the right hand side, you have your volume up and down, and the only thing they put over to the left is your multifunction button, where the first gen basically put the buttons on the right and the microphone is actually located on the left hand side. So there are a few differences when it comes to the actual design. And it is a very comfortable headset. I mean, you could wear this all day. You really do forget that they're there. I mean, it allows me right now to be hands-free. I talk a lot with my hands, and I don't have to worry that I'm bumping into the microphone. And I can go from this and then go straight into, talking for hours. And really, it's not trapping heat like headphones and like earbuds. A lot of people have to kind of adjust them. And this is just one of those that you really don't have to do that. Now, as far as the mics, and again, this is kind of the star of the show. It is using CVC technology, but it's also using a DSP or a digital signal processor on the mic. So it's enhancing the audio quality of your voice. And again, comparing this to earbuds and headphones, The mic on here is just top notch. I mean, it's really like some of the higher end gaming headsets that have mics that, that's what it's focused on. So again, this is for a certain demographic. Again, I don't think this is really made to overtake or, replace your headphones or earbuds, because now we're going to talk about the sound, and I think this is where there is a big difference. I mean, if you've never used bone conduction technology on a headset like this, it definitely is weird at first because it's relying on vibrations. It's not relying on blocking your ear canals. It's not relying on the direction of the speakers, pointed in towards your ears. It's relying on vibrations to the side of your face. And basically, it's transferring audio through your bones. I mean, if you don't have them on, you can barely hear them even at full blast. But once you touch them to your face, that's what brings the sound out of these. So the convenience of that is you can listen to them pretty loud and not really worry that you're bothering the people around you. And that's a huge plus for me because I live in a house with my wife and my daughters, and there's usually a lot going on, and I still like to listen to music pretty much all the time. So this makes it very convenient, and it doesn't really isolate me from everything else. But with it relying on the vibration, I will say that the bass, because you're feeling it more so than you're hearing it, it kind of tickles depending on what you're listening to and how loud you're listening to them. And again, this is just like Shock's other products, but what they've done throughout the years is not rely so much on that vibration just for bass, where they kind of skipped over the mids and treble, where now you can tell that is the main focal point with their newest products. You can hear dialogue and vocals very clearly, so the mids have definitely been refined throughout the years. And same thing with the treble. The treble is nice and clean. It's very detailed. It's not bright. It's not harsh. I don't really think you're going to be able to get that harsh feeling because it's not blocking your ear canals. It's kind of like you're not going to get that subwoofer type feeling because you don't have that seal when it comes to the bass. So it's basically like having a speaker in your environment, and it's allowing you to have music basically like a soundtrack while you still just live your day-to-day life. And the soundstage and the sound imaging, these are very open, and that's by design, and it does a really impressive job of being able to tell where different sounds are coming from. And with this pair, I can't really grade this into the different genres because it's, again, I don't think music is its sole focus like a pair of earbuds or headphones. It's more so made to be able to hear music in the background. But I am so impressed with the progression of what Shocks have done throughout the years. And the mic quality on this pair is fantastic. So if you are looking for a mic, to use at work, or if you're just on the phone all the time and you still need to be able to just do whatever it is you need to do, it's going to be hard to find something that's better than these. I mean, I'm just able to do my day-to-day things and hear everything completely fine and not bother the people around me. And mic quality wise, if I have it out, it's not like right here in front of my face, and it's so easy to just flip backwards. And then you really can't see that it's there because it's in line with the rest of the headband itself. So you can tell they put a lot of thought into these, and this is a tool and also an outlet to be able to listen to music a little differently than what you're used to. Just keep in mind, this isn't really made to replace your normal earbuds or headphones, but it's really made to allow you to listen to music in other situations where you can't normally use those other devices. But guys, that wraps up my video on the brand new Shocks OpenComm 2 UCs. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Thank you so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, make sure to stay tuned for more.